What's up, everybody? John Cortese back at you here with another short video. And tonight I am going to be talking about how to eliminate self-doubt and get the proper mindset in place for you to help get the ball rolling for your own fitness business, warehouse gym, whatever your plan is in relation to branching out on your own. Now, I get this question all the time, and it's a fear-based question of the unknown, right? Especially when you go off on your own, it's a little scary. I remember doing that. I was working at a gym. I just graduated college. My plan all along, ever since I graduated high school, was to eventually have my own athletes training facility, and that was the plan all along. I knew that's what I wanted. So I knew that I had to get experience first of actually training clients and working in an actual gym. So that's what I did from the time I was 18 years old all the way up until I graduated college at 24 years old. So it took a little longer to get out of school for me. Played 2 sports, and there were some issues as far as transferring goes, but anyways, that doesn't matter. I'm just telling you. Anyways, the number one thing for me was, number one, I believed that it was going to happen. Okay, that whole time when I was working in a commercial gym at the front desk, I was studying. When I was working as a part-time trainer, I was studying the actual training side of this industry. Okay. So I wasn't really worried about the business stuff as much just yet. I was more worried about becoming the best I could be possibly and acquiring knowledge in relation to getting clients and athletes better. Okay, which I believe I'm very good at now still because I took that very, very, very seriously to the point of near, I guess you could call it, an unhealthy obsession. To me, it was normal because that was my passion and I lived it every single day. I would spend hours on charliefrancis.com, learning and interacting with other coaches on that website. Anything I could get my hands on as far as knowledge that would make me better and I could learn something new, I would purchase it, download it, subscribe to email lists. Anything I could do was always reading. All right. So that's what I would recommend. Number one, to eliminate self-doubt, you have to believe that you are good at what you do. All right. Number two, in order to eliminate self-doubt and believe that you're going to be successful in this industry on your own, you need to have a solid plan and structure in place. Now, when I was going through high school and college, I didn't have a plan yet. I had a rough idea of what I wanted, but it wasn't clear until probably the last 2 years of my collegiate career. I started to really dial it in, especially my last year. When I was graduating, I knew the clock was ticking. I had to get something in place because I knew as of August of or July of 2010, when I graduated from Cal Poly, I was moving home to my hometown, and the plan was to get the ball rolling right away. That was the plan. So I had to act on that deadline, and I did not have any time to waste. Okay, so from there, I developed a rough business plan with the help of somebody who had done these before. So I would, if you guys can, if you're watching this, and you don't have any experience writing a business plan, it's not necessary. I wrote it only because I needed to see a clear structure of what my business was going to entail, right? It helped me be more, have more clarity in what I was going to be doing. It wasn't just going to be, hey guys, I'm a personal trainer. Come on in, let's work together. No, it's more than that, okay? Trust me, much, much more than that. And the business plan thing, if it's going to be very professional, that's more like if you go to a bank and you're looking to get a loan. Again, at that time, I had virtually zero credit history because I didn't have any credit cards at the time. and I didn't have a whole lot of money, so my financial history was not good, and I didn't really have enough to show a bank like confidence that I was going to be able to pay them back with a bank loan. So that wasn't working for me in my situation. All right. So that's number 2. You need to have a solid plan in place. Now, number 3 is you need to understand and believe that once you take this step, you have to be all in. You can't just dabble a little bit at a time. You can't do this part-time. So when I did this, when I initially was working up to acquiring the warehouse, I would do side jobs just to get a little extra money. Okay. I was working part-time at my aunt and uncle's gym at the time as well, just to make a little bit of extra money to help save and acquire funds for the gym itself. As soon as I got the keys to the gym, I was all in. So I said goodbye to the other gym. I said goodbye to any other side gigs that came along the way, and I went all in, 100% full go. All right, and if you guys know my story, some of you probably do, some don't. I had a few months of free rent to work with, and we can talk about that in a separate video altogether on how to make that happen for yourself. But it gave me peace of mind, and once I knew I was all in, I had to make it happen somehow, some way. Okay, so there really was no plan B. People would ask, well, what if you fail? I said, I'm not going to fail. I said, there's no plan B. There's plan A and there's plan A. That's it. This is my plan. This is what's going to happen. I always spoke as if it was going to happen, or I knew that it was going to happen. I was foreshadowing the future with everything I was saying. And I don't know if it's, I don't know the word for it. You know, people say it's like fate or whatever you want to say, but every time you foreshadow your own future, it helps steer you in that right direction. More than likely, it probably is going to come true if you follow that path and you believe in yourself in relation to business. Okay, so now with that said, I do recommend 2 very valuable books that have pretty much changed my mindset and the way I approach business, at least early on. Number 1 was the E-Myth, right here, by Michael Gerber. The Entrepreneurial Myth: What Most Small Businesses Don't Work, or why most small businesses don't work and what to do about it. This is a must-read for you guys. This will help you break out of the mindset that you're just a trainer and that you're a business owner. You have to think differently once you open the doors. As the owner, you are now in a different role. Whether you like it or not, eventually you're going to have to step away and take on other roles as the owner, or otherwise it's not going to grow. Okay? So this is a must-read. I would get this as soon as possible and dive in. I mean, I will read this again probably soon. I've read it 3 times. All right? It's a very, very good book. Okay? It applies to, there's general ideas in there that you can take away. Okay? If you have questions about it, ask me, but I would highly recommend this, just to the fact that it shows you how to think as an owner and not a technician, and you'll see what he means by that. Okay? Now, number 2 is mindset. And this one is very important, as I told you guys earlier, is because the E-Myth book will help you understand more along the side of generally speaking as a business professional or a business owner, okay? And why lots of small businesses fail. The mindset book will help you develop the proper mindset in how you talk to yourself, how you perceive others, how you perceive money, how you perceive financials with people, how you perceive relationships. Everything is all about mindset, and you have to change your way of thinking as a small business owner. Okay, we're a different breed. I understand that, and there are certain things that go along with this that you have to understand that are going to be a little bit challenging. But if you have the right mindset and attitude in place, you'll make it farther than you think. Okay. So that being said, guys, remember, you got to have attitude in this game. You got to have the right mindset in place. and you got to have the right business plan in place. Okay, and again, trying to grab this book here. I don't get any commission from this, just or anything by promoting these books. I just believe in them that much, and I was recommended these by my business coach, and they have not failed me. Okay, so that being said, guys, that's how you eliminate self-doubt. When in doubt, just dive in, get some attitude, and it really comes down to how bad you want it. Okay, if you're not willing to put the work in, this might not be for you. Okay, it's not for everybody. I'm just I'm not going to sugarcoat this. All right, you gotta get dirty. You gotta get to work. All right. So if you guys have any questions, as always, drop them below in the comments area. As always, if you need specific help and you'd like to talk to me about the coaching program I put together, or it's an individual coaching program, please feel free to email me at johncortescoaching@gmail.com, and we'll chat and see if you're a good fit. I only have a few openings for this program because it's so intensive, and I want to take my time with the clients that are serious, okay, or coaches that are serious. All right, so that's it, guys. I'm out of here, and we'll be back in a few days with another video. All right, see ya.